Hi, Weekly Gamer here. Thanks for clicking. I'm just making a tutorial on showing you how to use the note blocks to create music levels of your own. You've probably seen these in the featured section and in the top starred section. And as far as I'm aware, there isn't actually a decent tutorial on how to do it, so I'm aiming on making a tutorial just to show you how to make your own music levels. I've done some of my own. I've got the Tetris theme tune, Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time, the Zelda Overworld theme tune, and Zelda's Lullaby. I will put those in the description, so please do have a listen, and if you like them, star them, and if this helps you create your own music levels, please do leave the game code in the description below. So the first thing you need is your note block, which when you start, it's just a white one, which isn't going to change the pitch. So we shake it like that, and that will change the pitch, and the pitch, the higher you put it, the higher the notes. Okay, but the first thing you want to do is get rid of the music in the level.
Let's go.
We don't want that because we're not going to be able to hear the music you make. So the way we do that is we can take the sound effects, take the heart, avoid shaking it, which is like that, and give it a shake. Turns into this vest type thing, I'm not really sure what that is, and we just place that on Mario, like that, and that will take out the music from the level.
Let's go.
There we go, we have a silent level, perfect for making our own music. The next thing you want to do is be able to control the speed. You can't control how fast the player is going to move Mario, when Mario is going to stop. That's completely up to the player. So the best way to do it is to have an auto-scroll level, and as the notes appear in the screen, that's when they'll be played. Another way you could do it is, if you want to get really creative, is have a don't touch the controller level, an automatic level, and then again you've managed to choose when Mario moves, and you can put that into your music level. But this isn't a auto level, it's a music level, so we'll forget that, and we'll just have an auto scroll, and we'll set it to rabbit. Okay, so now you should have a silent scrolling level. Now when you're placing your notes, you don't want to place more than one in this first screen, because as they appear, they will be played. So I'll show you what happens if we have them in the first screen. Let's just put several notes in here. We'll put these on. If you notice, I'm using chompers. You don't have to place them above so they fall. You can place them just straight onto the music notes. And then if we press play,
Let's go.
they all play at once. And if you wanted them to play one after the other, just have them starting in the second, one after the other.
Let's go.
Not sure why I died there. Let's start that again.
Let's go.
Well, they did play one after another, but they're playing over and over and over again. We need to stop them doing that. We only want one note. So the way we do that is we take a cloud. We just place a cloud above the chompers. The chomper will jump through the cloud and land on the cloud, making the note only play once. So we'll try again.
Let's go.
We'll just move those further along. And we'll try it one more time.
Let's go.
And there we have it. If you want to get really creative, you can make chords. And a chord is just a series of notes all played at the same time. So if we move this one up to here, this one up to here, and this one up to here. And we'll play that.
Let's go.
There we go. Just be careful when you're making chords, because if you have them too close to each other, I'll move this one up to here, and this one up to here. What's going to happen is the chompers, this chomper here, and this chomper here, they're not going to be able to land on the cloud. They're going to hit the note and come back down onto the note that they're sat on, and they're just going to keep on bouncing between the two, and it won't stop. So I'll just play that just to show you.
Let's go.
Okay, and if you may want that in your song, but the chances are you're not going to, so just be careful if you are using chords, not to place them too close together. Another thing that's worth mentioning is the notes don't have to be on screen to be able to be heard. So we'll just place some more notes and I'll place them up at the top. We'll place the chompers on the notes. Then we'll place clouds. And as you see, you can't see them, but they will still play.
Let's go.
Okay, now if you are musically inclined, I will just say that this bottom note, this bottom one here, is 2 blocks up. That is a C note, and if you go up to the second screen upwards, this here along here, that is a C note as well. So if you can read sheet music, and if you've got sheet music, you can put the notes in. The only thing you're not going to have is timing, and that's something that you can only do through trial and error. Working out roughly after you've got the first few bars of your song that you're putting in, you'll be able to work out, you know, how many squares per beat, and that'll make it easier for you as you go on. You'll be able to speed up your music level process. So that's the basics covered on how to make your songs, but each enemy does make a different note. I mean, I like the dry bones, the note dry bone makes, because it actually carries on the note. It's not, I'll show you what I mean. Because the chompers, they're a bum, bum, bum. But with the dry bones, you place the dry bones on, that this makes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Which is what I used for when I made Zelda's Lullaby. It just seemed to fit a lot more. But the problem is with the dry bones is they bounce off the note. If they're coming straight onto the ground, that's fine. It's just an enemy that you can jump on. However, if you've got several notes around, they will jump off that note onto another note until they hit the ground, which is going to mess up your song. So we need to lock those in. So we'll use a cloud, like we have done before. And then we just need to lock them in, like that. And then they will hit the note, hit the cloud, and then be locked in that little cage that we've made.
Let's go.
And then they're not going to go anywhere. We do have a problem with this though. If you wanted your second note to be here, the cage that you've made has blocked us from putting an enemy on top of there. So this is why I prefer to use the chomp chomps and piranha plants, because we don't have that problem. We can place notes straight after one another, just dum 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 dum. Another thing that I will mention is, as I said, we've got different sounds. We've also got drum beats, and we get those by using bob-ombs. And you can set up your cannons and your bullet bills, but again, you've got a timing issue there. But those, actually, I do believe they're just the cannons themselves and the bullet bills dropping on top make a drum sound. But if you get the cannons and the cannonballs and the bullet bills to hit them, you will get a different sound again. So we'll just play this. I think I may be wrong, but I think these are all drum beats.
Let's go. Let's go.
So you can get really, really creative and have a drum beat as well as the song that you've decided to make. Now I'll just show you Magic Cooper because she makes a very interesting sound. However, we do have a problem with Magic Cooper, and I'm just going to show you how we can fix that. If we place her on top here like this,
Let's go.
and she's vanished now, she's come down here. But I like that sound. The way we can keep her there is we just place a Goomba on top.
Let's go.
And she isn't going to move with the Goomba on top of her. And that will keep her there. And again, if you wanted the note to only play once, we can place a cloud here.
Let's go.
And there it is, the note only plays once.
Let's go.
So there's the basics of making a music level. Now I've made a few myself. I will put the game codes down there in the play on them. If you like them, give them a star. If you don't like them, you think they can be improved, leave a comment, tell me how they could be improved. Any songs that you want me to create, leave them in the comment section. Make your own music levels. Hopefully this has given you a starting point. And leave your game codes in the comments. I would love to give them a play and I'll give them a star. I'm sure they'll be good enough. So yeah, I hope that's helped. And until next time, see you then.